What's up, Brian? Good to see you. What's up, Prepper 101? Good to see you. Yeah, this is what's not good. So this is apparently what the transmission in a old riding lawnmower looks like on the inside. And I got to take this thing all apart and clean it up and find out why it doesn't work. So I'm like, something's wrong with it. When you be driving, it just quits moving and starts going click, 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 click. Yeah. Yeah, there's no knives going on here right now. I thought about working on that last sheath I was working on the other day for a couple minutes to start this, but I was going to end up with grease on it, so really what I'm about to do is just clean this up and kind of look over everything, but I've looked a little bit, and what I have found, pretty sure this is part of the problem. I don't know if I can get it to where you can see it. Well, this gear here, try to get it lined up, and this gear here aren't exactly lining up on each other. If you can see that, that's how tall the tooth was at one point. And then if you can see right there, this is all worn down and it's not even touched on the edge over here. So I wish I could say that's definitely what's making it not move. I think it is, but I'm not sure. What's up, Bass Fisher? Yeah, like, again, I'm about to clean this up and like look at all this, but all these gears look good. This one in here looks good. I'm gonna go over them a little bit now. One of these, I need to get these out and look at them. They're kind of like, I feel a burr on there. That ain't. And I did see one that had a chip, but I don't think it was enough to make the tractor not go. Yeah, this one right there's got a little chip out of it. I found one little piece of metal in here. Um, Again, it's hard to see with it all dirty and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's this. Something about this one here wants to not line up right with the other one. And I did look. I'm pretty sure I can get these. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like it was going to look worse than that. But I don't know. You can see how much. I mean, there's a 1/8 inch of tooth going there and an 1/8 inch of tooth going on this one. So that's a 1/4 inch of teeth that ain't there no more. All these other ones look pretty dang good. I guess some of these have grease in them. I got lucky, mine had oil. I think that's lucky. totally got gloves out to put on before I started doing this. Tried to get this all to fit into the frame. Probably, if I gotta order gears, I should probably order leads. I've never taken one of these apart. I have no idea what's to be expected in here. See, that one's broken. Let's see if we can get it. See a chip missing there. I really don't think that's making it not go though. Let's see, there's a couple of chips. They're not like eating up. I don't know if that's enough to make it not run. I think this here, what's wrong with this one might be probably what's doing it. Okay. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back to doing my normal thing, but this kind of has to be done. The grass already needs mowed. There's actually RTV or whatever, RVT or RTV. I always forget which one it is, but that's the sealant from when they sealed the case together on the axles. What's up, Paul? How you doing? If I miss chat, I am not going to be able to go back and read it. I can't touch my phone. This is the transmission from my old lawnmower. It's like not that old to me, but it's old. Um, and it don't go no more. So, trying to figure out why. I mean, these ones, like, yeah, you can see that one's chipped. That one you can see is chipped. But it's like, I still don't think that's keeping it from driving. It's definitely not good, but it's the other oil seal. And Colton, no, it's not her fault. I mean, this thing's old. So, I mean, I was definitely driving when it broke. These are like held on by a snap ring. I'm not going to take them off right now, but I probably will end up taking them off. I feel like these gears, I think I saw them, they're $10, I think. I don't know. It adds up though. Anyway, we'll set that there. Just trying to pay attention to how this goes so I can put it back together. All of these are chipped a little. This one chips too. So there's 4 of these. I think the other ones are keyed, but I think they're pretty close to the same thing. What's up, rural prepper? This is the transmission out of my lawnmower, and the lawnmower don't move no more. So, trying to find out why. Again, these ones hook into these ones somehow. Oh, it's like this. And all of them have little chips in around them. Oh, I think it might actually. This one's splined and these ones aren't, but I think they're pretty close to the same size. They're different. Anyway, they're all a little chipped, it looks like. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like, I got to mow already, man. I didn't even finish mowing. I could tell it was like quitting running, so I got all the important parts done and left this whole strip in the middle. This one's, I mean, more of the same. This one's all chewed up. But not, it's not like missing teeth, but it's definitely By a goat. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a couple goats. Seems like a whole batch of problems though. What's up, Yorga? Yeah. I mean, it's just a little cheap lawnmower. But lawnmowers, like a new one, ain't cheap. We gotta make this one work. Okay, now I think you can probably see this better. This is probably where my problem's coming from. See how worn down that is and how it's not wearing down on that edge. Over here. That's how tall it originally was, and it wasn't rubbing there forever. Looks not too bad there. I'm looking through the camera, so you can start seeing it again. It's about 2 acres. So yeah, I feel like it's also pretty chewed up. It's not, none of it's real smooth. All these are rough. Okay, so let's set that right there. Let's see, this is the oh shit. I gotta keep track of how this thing goes together. I will forget. That's another reason to film this whole thing while I do it. I mean, it's a 6-speed. I kind of understand how it works now. It's a 6-speed regular old lawn tractor. So this is like I took the shift fork out, but it moves this all the way that way is the reverse gear, which is this one. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I kind of get how it works now. And then it like spins this. This is where your pulleys on the top comes in, and this gear right here spins this. And this is the forward side. This is the reverse side. And then this little thing locks in the different gears on this shaft. This shaft here is always like locked. And then that's how you get your gear. And this is your brake. Goes on there, and it sends it over here through this one and to this one. And then it goes into all these that I took apart, which is basically like the differential. Or not basically, is. Yeah, I did take pictures, and I have the video now, which has helped me before. Yeah, I mean, I got a push mower, but it'd be like wake up and mow for 4 hours every day, and you'd never be done. All right, so this is the one. You can see how much all this is worn down, and this isn't even touched. These are the the one that this one rides on, like that. And for some reason, they're fitting together like this instead of like this. I don't know why. Hopefully when I get new ones, they fit together right. Kind of wonder if something is not like shimmed correctly in here. Like this. Okay, so this, I already forgot already. Good thing I got the video. I'm pretty sure this was on this side, but I almost feel like it was supposed to be on that side. No, you can't do that. Okay. It's almost like it fits too much to the one direction. Oh, I think you would have to, let me see here. I don't know. Might have just worn that way over time. And I got all this out, but it definitely was not lining up center. I mean, you can tell this thing already, it just don't look like. I mean, this is lined up in this little slot here, and it's on the edge of that one. I don't know. Something just ain't right there. No, anyway. I'll figure that out later. Kaiser, what's up? This is the transmission from my lawnmower that quit working. I'm thinking this is the problem. That in combination with this one. Shit, where did that come from? Oh, man. Okay, that side's got sealant on it. Okay, it doesn't even go in there that way, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get new gears. I did look. Sears, I mean, I know people think Sears don't exist, but Sears Parts Direct, you can still order parts for some stuff, and I believe they have them. It says they have these in stock, so I think I'm gonna have to get this one and this one, and I may see about getting all these ones. So I know this is the most expensive one. That's why I gotta. Yeah, that's what it is. It's an old Craftsman. Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's one of the reasons. Like, I got to take it all. I mean, I got it open, so I'm gonna take it all apart and clean it anyway. But that's one of the reasons I'm doing this before I order parts, just to make sure there's nothing else. Um, like I said, I did find one little chunk of metal in one of the teeth on one of these gears. It wasn't from one of these, but it was probably from one of these. I'm guessing. See, they kind of chipped off. And zero turn right on. Okay. Yeah, you start having hydraulics and stuff when you get into a zero turn. This little oil seal for the brake. Run out of room. I really don't think I'm gonna take this all apart. Oh man, it wants to fall apart. Just yeah, I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Honestly, I wish I did. I mean, I'm pretty handy. I know how to like work on stuff, but I actually do need to. I said I didn't want to take all these off. I do need to take these off. I forgot because there's one other part I want to look at. That this little thing right here moves the shift keys, and they're what locks in. Like that's the reverse gear. It'll lock in the reverse gear. Right now it's in neutral. All these should spin. Maybe it's in first gear. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But yeah, there's shift keys in there. They go in these little slots, I believe. And I want to look at those. Yeah. I think I'll get it fixed. I mean, we've talked about, yeah, like the grass has to be cut. That's, but hopefully we don't have to buy a new mower. I'm pretty sure I get it fixed. I just, this mower actually hasn't been that reliable, so it might just blow up tomorrow after I fix it. Anyway, all the other gears look really good. There's something right there. I think that's a piece of metal. Let me see if I got a magnet. I know I do. I got a magnet right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, it looks like you can see it. I thought there was actually a magnet in here they put in here to collect metal shavings, but I actually haven't seen one yet. It's like stuck. It might just be. Oh, it's. I don't know. I think it's just weird. It's magnetic. It's not metal though. It's the sealant. But it must just have enough metal in it that it's a little bit magnetic. Yes, it is. I mean, here it's been it. God, the grass grows so much. All right, I need to grab some more clean rags. Yeah, it's gear oil. So I was like searching YouTube and doing all the things and looking up information on this thing and Google and all that. Apparently, some of them have grease in them and some of them have oil. Mine obviously had oil in it, which I'm happy about. I think this is going to be easier to clean up than grease. But so that's what I'm going to put back in it. Yeah. This is like I know too much about this stuff. This is like a manual, you got gears. There's like the hydrostatic automatic ones. They have pumps and shit in them, and I'm glad I don't have that. Yeah, I saw a couple videos of people open them up. It's the same transmission, but they had grease in them, and it's a mess. Although I will say this doesn't have the gear oil's got a smell, and this doesn't smell like regular gear oil. It was some really thick something or other. Are you guys trolling me? All that work ripped the glove. So this one is the 6th gear. And I feel like that looks good. I am gonna like wash all this stuff with some carb cleaner or something in a little bit here, but maybe tomorrow when I can go outside and do it. Okay, so then I got this piece. I really need to make sure I get all this. So this, and then the gear, and the other washer. Very definitely got a, I don't know which way it came off, but it's not flat. I probably should have paid attention to the gear too. I feel like it was like that. So I do remember I could see these letters when it was put together. I remember that. So that part was like that at least. I know that. I'm not sure which way this was on here. Hopefully the next one will be on the same and I'll be able to tell. So hopefully there'll be a next one. Yes, there is. Alright, so the side with the bump went this way. Like that. One like that. I don't know if you can see, so the way I did this goes like that. And this goes like that. What's up, Mustafa? Yeah, it was hooting and hollering. No, it's kind of more like uh, it was bouncing and bucking, and then it started going click, 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 and not moving. So I put a new drive belt on it, and then it worked for like a second, and then I tried to go up a hill, and it went click, 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 and quit moving. And I was like, I think something's messed up in here. And I really didn't need all these gears. 4 of them would have been good. And this mower's really been a lot of problems since we got it. The price was right, but that was about it. I keep thinking pretty soon I'll have everything fixed. That one doesn't have one. Doesn't have a washer. Yeah, it doesn't look like this one's got a washer behind it. Shoot. That's the little bushing off the end that fell off the end of this shaft. No, this is a Peerless. I don't know, man. I don't know much about it except for that it goes to my lawnmower and I need it to work. Um, I did find out there's like a whole group of people that like build shit out of these and stuff. And thanks for them because they're the ones that showed me anything I needed to know about. I mean, I still had questions, but that's where I found any information on YouTube. We do got some hills. I don't know what life this thing's had before we got it. I can tell you it's many years old. Um, Sorry, I gotta think real quick. I gotta make sure I put these in a very specific order. These ones are like separate, so I know where they go. Um, yeah, it's a Peerless something. I forget the name of it, but I definitely found videos about it. Um, I'm a little worried. This feels like springy. This is this is the neutral gear, so it's in neutral right now. Is what's going on here. Yeah, see, those are the. I actually don't think I'm gonna take this apart anymore. I'll show you why. Those are what I wanted to see. That's the shift keys. Apparently, this is something that goes out on these. That's what locks it into gear. And what happens is that there. they get rounded off. Like you can see, this is barely rounded off at the top. But the ones I seen people showing online, they were round. These are still got straight sides and they look pretty good. I think they're fine. But I wanted to look at that before I ordered parts. I wanted to make sure I didn't need those. They look good. I'm not going to take this apart anymore. I'm going to just leave it like this to clean it. But so we're going to stop right there with that. Yeah, I think I'll get it working. So all we got left is this. I hope I don't have to take this one apart. I mean, I probably should. I'm not gonna right now though. I'm gonna. How long have I been going? Almost an hour. So what was it doing? So when I would drive, especially up a hill, but not much of a hill, it just won't go. It just stopped and kind of go. Just kind of, you could hear like a clicking noise. I think you might not have been here. So this is what I think was wrong with it. This is the gear that goes right here for the differential, and then the axles go in there and such. And then this is the gear that it mates to up there. And if you see how worn these are, and they were not wearing evenly. Like this, each one's got a 1/8 inch more material on the edge than in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's probably enough. That was what was doing it. I'm hoping. I also had, these are all the differential gears. There's 4 of them, 2 on the axles and 2. These are all chipped a little, but I don't think these were making it not move. They might have chipped as a function of it irking and jerking, but I'm uh, pretty sure this is what was causing all the issues. It's the only thing I really see that looks messed up in here. So anyways, I'm not going to take this one apart yet. I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to clean all the rest of this stuff up, and then I'm going to put this whole little shaft here back together, and then I'll take this one apart and clean it so I don't get too much stuff spread out around here and kind of lose track of what I'm doing, what goes where, all that good stuff. I don't want to get it any more apart. I am going to probably take it out and set it out here so I can clean the case out. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, yeah. There's actually 4 of them, but yeah, they're. I didn't say I wasn't gonna replace them, but I don't think they were what was making the tractor not move. I mean, the ones on the axles are the same. They're definitely chewed up, no doubt about it. But I'm pretty sure this was the one that was slipping in there and clicking and doing all that mess. Alright. I got me a whole bag of old t-shirt rags here for this one. Marta Thanks for coming in. This is kind of not really my normal thing. Usually I'm working on making knives. Thanks, Jimmy. Uh, I'm working my way through here. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but this is interesting. I don't know where this came from, but look what I see right there. It's gonna be the mystery washer. I'm sure it got dropped in there. I don't think it was actually in there. Not one in there on that side. Look at that. Eee. I'll have to try to look for one that goes. Looky here. I don't know. Somewhere this goes. It goes on there. That's my guess. I might go back and watch the video and see if I can find where this falls off. Hopefully I caught it. I see some chunky stuff in here. And there's definitely some metal in there. Yeah, it's a mystery washer. Let's see all that. That's probably a bunch of metal right there too. I bet a lot of this stuff, where it looks like little particles of sand in here, is metal. There's my gears. That's funny. You're the second person to say that, I think. Dude, I mean, have you seen how much a mower costs? Again, that piece, I'm pretty sure that's mostly, this sealant they used is like somewhat magnetic. Yeah, I think it was, I think Yorga said the same thing. Sucks as I'm out of carb cleaner too. What's up, Moonchild? There it is, all taken apart, more or less. Let me see if I can find some more, some kind of cleaner. Give me just a second. I got an empty can of cleaner, brake cleaner too. Right on, Jimmy. I like doing it too. I'll be scrolling through. I catch people working on stuff, and then I'll sit there and watch for a while, and then I'll be like, man, I should go work on my own stuff, and then I go do that. Right on 101. I used to do that, man. That's sagebrush ain't no joke. That's what I had in Montana, and I used the old Craftsman, and then I had this toe behind Swisher mower that I would like offset, and so I could like mow almost 6 feet wide. But yeah, the sagebrush, man, you got to be careful. It would sometimes stall them out. Instead of cutting off, it just kind of swirls around the blades. All right, I was also trying to find more gloves. Freaking gloves are gone. One of these days I'm gonna get all moved into this garage. We just got here. I did find more gloves. I got some black stuff in my fireball. So I think I figured out that these gears are what's wrong. So that's what I'm going to order. I'm going to order these gears and probably all of these gears. Yeah, Paul. So here's what I think. I don't know what you saw. I'm just about to go over that. So this one here, you can see how much, that's how tall the gear was at one point. And then it lines up to this one or doesn't line up to this one. So I think both of these are getting replaced. And then probably these are, this is like the differential. So these go like this, and there's one on each side, and then there's an axle on the other side. And they all have chips taken out of them here and there. Yeah, there you go, spider gears. Again, I'm no pro at this. I'm fumbling my way through it. But yeah, so I think that's what's wrong. All the rest of these gears all look good. I took all these off and checked these. That's another thing I wanted to check was these shift keys. They look good. Apparently they go out sometimes. They get rounded over because these actually click into the gears. Like this is where the shift fork goes, and like right now it's clicked into neutral. See, like right there, well, we actually clicked past. I don't know how it works. I do know how it works. I keep clicking past it. But it'll click in right there. There we go. See, I already ripped my glove. There. So that's locked into reverse. Apparently sometimes they round over, but those ones don't look rounded over. That was one thing I suspected, but it looks like it's just this and this. And then I'm pretty sure that probably made these, when it started like bucking and catching and stuff, that's probably what chipped these all up. Right? I mean, all these are just to make it turn, really. All these little gears. Just make it turn better. could just put the big one in the middle right on the axle, but you know, you wouldn't be able to cut around the corners. So yeah, I think I figured something out. I'm gonna order this stuff tonight probably, and then I'll clean all this stuff up. And they say the parts aren't gonna be here for like a week or something. I might see if there's anywhere. I was looking on Sears Parts Direct. Um, see if I can find them anywhere else, maybe faster. Or, I don't know. I don't know. Sears ain't much of anything anymore. I didn't even know they were still. I didn't know you could get anything still. Every time I gotta go get stuff from Sears, I always think, oh, they're gone. But they're still kinda around. And I do know if I get them from them, they're not terribly expensive and they'll be the right parts. I know that. And of decent quality, probably. There's actually water in there. I do not watch Stranger Things. Should I? Are you gone already? Oh, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Eventually, I'm gonna get some kind of carb cleaner. Or I might take them outside once I get all the oil out and spray them with some degreaser. So I'm gonna have about a week to get these all cleaned up. It's almost like a bearing should go there, but there wasn't nothing there. Oh. There's an axle seal right here. Almost looks like a bearing goes in there, but there definitely was not. Yes, it's good. Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of people like Stranger Things. I do know that. A lot of sealant on here that'll need cleaned off. I hate doing this on this bench right here where I do all my knife making, but it was really the best spot I had to work on it. I need to work on it. Oh yeah, when I was talking about ordering parts, I probably will try to order these too. Since I'm doing it, these are the axle seals. And then there's this one too. This one's a little smaller. This one goes in here. That's where the brake comes out. Yeah, definitely something. I mean, it's got it on this other half of the case too. But you could definitely put a bearing or something in there. I don't know if you can see that. That's water right there. so funny. Stranger Things is so funny. So I get all the oil and everything cleaned over here. I'll get most of the oil. Then I'll use something else to get it all the way clean, and then I'll probably have to come back and scrape the rest of this gasket maker stuff off. It felt pretty gritty down there. Guess I gave up on a glove on this hand. It's ripping. This can is empty. Well, I ain't gonna get it much cleaner without some kind of solvent, power washer, or something. Oh my god, shut up, dude. Yeah, I got a power washer. I don't know. I could use WD-40. It actually worked pretty good, but I'm not gonna use that. I got some engine degreaser, but it's kind of the type of thing you spray it on, and then you need to power wash it off. And I'll probably do that for the cases. They're aluminum. The gears, I probably need to get some carb cleaner or something to clean all the gears with. I don't really want to hose them off. Yeah, you like this knife? Something a little different today, Stuart. This is, I don't know how long. I know you be lurking sometimes, but this is a transmission out of my freaking lawnmower, and pretty sure this, along with this, along with these 4 little broken differential gears, is what's making it not run, or move, I should say. So that's what I was working on. I wanted to tear this apart and make sure what parts I needed. And I think I got that figured out. So I'm probably gonna call it a stream. It's freaking hot out here. I'm sweating. I need to order these parts, and then I got some time to wait to get this back together. So yeah, it's not fun. Dude, the pulley, that goes on here that your drive belt hooks to, that's what's got this thing taking so long. It took me a day to get that thing off without tearing anything up. So this actually went pretty well, considering. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I will. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get this all off my bench and we can go back to making a knife. I think it's time to start a new one. So I finished the other ones I've been working on, or almost finished. I got a little bit left to do on a sheath, but it'll probably be done before I get live again. So we'll probably be starting on a new one from scratch, or 2. So, and then maybe when I get parts, maybe I'll go live and put all this back together again. I don't know. We'll see. But y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all later.